Hello everyone and welcome to round 3 of the Evil Team Tournament. But Alka, what happened to round 2? Well, in round 2, my opponent, if I recall correctly, was inactive, therefore we didn't actually play the match, so I don't have a replay to record. They were inactive, they were given loss, therefore I was given the win. So that's 2-0 after 2 rounds, and we're going into round 3 for this video because I do have those replays. I am playing against Smartass, who is another Dutch player, one of the few Dutch players that are in the server. Obviously, I'm one of the Dutch players, Smartass is as well, so we had a Dutch mirror match in that sense. I'm starting off with my second team, Team Mimikyu. The opponent's team seems to be quite good. They have a Tyranitar, they have Blacephalon on power, Weavile's high power, can be, like, if you hit it with a super effective attack, can be taken out pretty quickly, but it's still very dangerous. Kartana can hit so hard. Amoonguss can provide some really good support while hitting with things like Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb. Crobat is fast and can do various things. Let's see how this battle goes. I start with Landers. They probably predicted I went with Weavile. Do I want to stand for the Ice Punch? Nah, I don't want to set up Stealth Rock like that. They Icicle Crash. But I go for Hiding Champ, my Toxapex. They are revealed to have, what's it? Life Orb. A Scald. They have their Shiny Amoonguss. Heal off that damage they take from Scalds. I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll just burn it and make use of that. Come on, please burn. Thank you. Now I can do other things. They decide to Spore on this turn, potentially trying to get rid of the burn, but that's okay. I have Regenerator on. Pretty sure I have Regenerator on Toxapex, so that can be gotten rid of. Foul Play is not going to deal much damage, especially with the Rocky Helmet going. That's going to be damage on the Amoonguss. I'm not too afraid, especially considering Toxapex is sleeping. Spore is not going to work, so I'm happy they spored. Set up my Stealth Rock and then just deal some damage with Earthquake. However, they do heal with Giga Drain. Burn does pretty much negate the damage from the Black Sludge. Black Sludge is gone now. They heal some more with that. I thought I'll just get rid of their Black Sludge, considering, yeah, I'm not going to take it out with Earthquake unless it's a crit. They dealt more damage with Giga Drain than I would have liked, but okay, you know. It's fine, I guess. Crobat comes in with Defog, gets rid of the Stealth Rock, but at least they dealt 25% damage. It's decent. Hiding Champ trying to wake up, get a Scald off with a burn, but they crit and take me out. So that's 5-5. Here comes Minnie Mouse, the Tyranitar. Time to go Mega. They U-turn out of there into something else, their own. However, I Stone Edge and do pretty good damage. Normally, I'd quite often Dragon Dance here, but I was afraid of Taunt, I think. So that's why I didn't. Earthquake. There goes that Tyranitar. Weavile now. I decided to switch into Leaf, lower their attack power, and deal some damage through Life Orb and Rocky Helmet combined. Does some pretty nice damage there. And as long as I don't have Stealth Rock up, I'm looking pretty good. More Rocky Helmet, more Life Orb damage. So this isn't too bad of a trade, and we're down to 4-4. Brendiki! Pretty sure there's a Choice Scarf Blacephalon that I have. So I increase my special attack with my ability, and then the speed does some things as well. They have low special defense of Kartana, but they do have a Sash to survive this hit. Smart move. And then knock off to take my Choice Scarf out, take me out. Real Pikachu comes in, they predict the Shadow Sneak. Brave Bird takes out the Disguise, but yeah, that's no damage, no recall damage to them. But I have a red card on Mimikyu, if you remember from previous tournaments. Red card. The idea with that is I can switch Mimikyu into something that has set up, has extra power. Kartana, Blacephalon, Ultra Beast can be things. Something with Dragon Dance like a Tyranitar, something with Swords Dance. I just send this in and the red card forces them out. And sometimes they even set up against Mimikyu not expecting the red card, considering it's very rarely seen. This is in general in competitive. But I feel that plus a Disguise makes Mimikyu a very nice switch into many things. They're switching to Crobat, but Crobat goes down. They want to use the Blacephalon, but Shadow Sneak takes that down as well. And with another Shadow Sneak, Kartana is down, and Real Pikachu is the winner. Which means that with this Mimikyu team, I have won, and I cannot use this team anymore. I must play the second battle, and if necessary, the third battle with the other team, while Smartass may use their Tyranitar team once more, or switch to a different one. And then potentially, if they win that second one, switch back to this team for number 3. They decided to switch. No, not switch their team because we were on the opposite sides. They decided to use their same team. That is perfectly okay, considering they haven't won with it yet. Well, I switched to Scolopede team. And I remember that when I was building this team, Sticky Web was something very important. Because otherwise I went for more adamant, I think more like attack or special attack increasing natures over speed to get more KOing power. But that meant I did definitely need Sticky Web. And yeah, something like Hoopa I think isn't super fast, so I'd really appreciate some Sticky Web support. But with that Crobat with Defog, that's the thing I want to get rid of first, but I can't really choose what I get rid of. So I decided to just open with Mind Turtle and just force that Crobat to come out, I suppose. Sticky Web up. Yeah, that's not nice. Stone Edge. I think I predicted that. No, I think I was hoping for another Dragon Dance. I encored them into this. They Stone Edge some more. They missed. I get to set up a Stealth Rock. However, this is one more turn of their Encore gone. So this might not be as good, actually. Because now the Encore ends. And they can just take me out. Because I would have preferred to just take the first Stone Edge against Shuckle. And their Stone Edge then does a lot more to me than I expected, so that Tyranitar is still there with pretty high power, and I've already lost 2 Pokemon. Sure, they have Stealth Rock and Sticky Web up, but probably they're going to just send in Crobat and Defog, and that's it. Plant Ball, let's see what it can do. Stone Edge misses, very happy about that. Giga Drain gets rid of that, but then this is a very easy Crobat switch in, and it's just going to Defog, so I send in Tentacrackle. Hopefully it can do something good against Crobat. They use Supersonic Sky Strike. I luckily survive. I hope for a Burn with Scald. Do get it. But can I heal enough? Yeah. No, I can't. Bit of recoil on Brave Bird. A bit more from Burn. But I am behind and I need to catch up. Brave Bird doesn't actually do that much thanks to that Burn. Synthesis, I just healed back up. I decided to make use of the Burn and the recoil. They decided to go for the move again. But I decided to Synthesis once more, and I'm still at full HP. Blacephalon, though, use Flamethrower. Thick Fat ability on Mega Venusaur helps me not take all that much damage. They Flamethrower again, hoping for not a crit, not a burn, so I just heal off more than they deal. Do that once more to get back to full health. And then Giga Drain to get some more health. It's just a tiny bit, but it's some extra. Weavile is in. I also take normal damage from Ice, thanks to Thick Fat ability, so that's Thick Fat ability definitely prove useful. It's already 3-3. Good to see the Plant Ball come back. Unfortunately, they do take me out with another Icicle Crash. It dealt less than 50%, so I could have tried for a Synthesis. Didn't. So they survive, and they have 4 HP left. They'll go down after a Life Orb, or just if I would have protected, but I don't have Protect. I decided to set up Sword Sense knowing they'll go down. Use Speed Boost for a Speed Boost. Earthquake for good damage on Kartana, but they have good physical defense, so they are able to take me on with Psycho Cut. And now my Hoopa Unbound is all I have left. And they just use Knockoff, confirming it's not a Choice Scarf for Kartana, it's something else. And that's it. We're going into the third battle. I have to use the Scolopede team again because I haven't won with it yet. And my opponent is not allowed to use the team with this Kartana anymore because now they have won with it. So what is their second team? Well, it's a team with Scolopede, and it's a team with Venusaur, and with Hoopa Unbound. And from my other team, they have Mimikyu and Toxapex. They just have Magearna as their other Pokemon. Only Magearna do I not have on one of my 2 teams this tournament, which is very interesting. But Magearna I have used in a previous tournament, so hey, this is yeah, I swear I've seen them somewhere recently. Shiny Scolopede as well. They go Earthquake first. I thought they just Sword Sense, so I'd Encore them into that. Okay, I'll just Encore them into Earthquake. Send in my own Bug Prickly. That was a mistake. That did a lot more damage than I thought. So I needed to just Z-Power. I guess I'll just Hydro Vortex do good damage here. Because they just dealt... Because they would always outspeed me. That wasn't good. Now they're at 3 speed. Earthquake some more. I guess I'll just finish up with Mind Turtle. Infestation to deal some damage. And while Infestation is going, I'll just set up a Sticky Web. Do they have some? I think Defog can be on Toxapex, I think. 1420 speed. Not enough. Stealth Rock and Sticky Web are up, so that's slower. That's a bit of damage. That can be useful for my other Pokemon. They have a Mega Venusaur like I had in the other team. Mind Shadow just deals a bit of damage to the Infestation. Won't be healed by all that much now due to me only having 4%. So they have a bit of damage going into Hoopa. Psychic time. There, Hoopa comes in, and is this a Choice Specs Hoopa? I think this might be a Choice Specs Hoopa. Hyperspace Fury completely obliterates Tentacrackle. They have a physical Hoopa. But I use knockoff them with Sharpie, and they're down. They also have a choice. They have a Choice Band Hoopa. Magearna, they are slower. I can help with this. Knockoff, just get rid of their item. Nothing goes away, so that's probably a Z move, Magearna. There we come, Twinkle Tackle after an attack boost, and that's Bisharp gone. 2 Pokemon left. Plant Ball, can you do what you did last time and deal a lot of damage? Fleur Cannon, it's resisted without a special attack boost, and it still did quite a lot of damage. I get some Earthquake off. They switch to Toxapex. Shiny Toxapex. I decide to heal here because they probably wouldn't have dealt more than 50% damage. And then start Earthquaking on the Toxapex while they Scald. Doesn't do much damage. They'll be hoping for the burn, but they'll have Regenerator. Recover probably. I decided to switch to Me Many Hands. I want to get rid of this thing with Psychic. Psychic is used. Toxapex is gone. It is 2-2. It can still go both ways. They're keeping their Mimikyu in the back. Magearna comes back in, is slower again without boosts. Decides to Fleur Cannon because it is their best way to deal with Hoopa. But I switched and the move missed anyway. That is Magearna dealt with it. And then Totem Mimikyu comes in. I have to get rid of the Disguise first, so I Sludge Bomb because I'm not going to heal anyway. Hope for the poison in the meantime, and I do get it. Very nice. So now they're forced to attack quickly. I Giga Drain, get quite a bit of my health back. They took more damage from poison, and it's looking very much like I will win because Life Orb is there as well. Poison damage. My Hoopa is still alive, so I win this final battle 1-0, which means I win the match 2-1. That gives me a 3-0 score after round 3. There are 2 rounds left, because remember there are 5 rounds in Swiss in this Evil Team tournament. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.